My name is Jen Symons. I am an owner of a Bio One located in Charlotte, North Carolina, and we're a biohazard cleanup company. We like to think of ourselves as experts in the field of hoarding in itself. We do quite a bit of hoarding cleanup in Charlotte and the surrounding counties. So it's a lot more common than one may think. You may look around in your own neighborhood. The outside of homes may look fine, but you never really know what's going on behind closed doors, right? There's a lot of mental health issues that lead to hoarding. So we find that I would say 99% of our hoarding clients have dealt with some type of traumatic experience, whether it's a death, a divorce, a loss of a child, even just empty nest syndrome, something that caused them to really collect, to really build a wall, so to speak, around themselves. Depression, anxiety, so many of those mental health disorders go along with it. So we find not only do hoarding clients build a wall of trash or items, they build this barrier to the outside world. So our first goal is to get them to trust us, to let us in enough to let them know that we're not scary, we're not intimidating, we're not judging them, and we just truly want to help. A lot of our clients call us at 2 a.m. and they just got to a breaking point. They're at their rock bottom. I cannot live this way anymore and I need help. Not answering phone calls, not maybe, you have plans for lunch and they just make excuse after excuse why they can't meet, not letting people into their home. That's a big one because, again, let's meet at your house. Let's go to your house for Christmas. We get calls a lot after the holidays, especially. Finally made it to mom's after 5 years and found the state she was living in. Elderly get to an age and they just can't clean like they used to. So it may not necessarily be a problem with hoarding and keeping, but it's a problem with cleaning. They go hand in hand. Sometimes it's not an OCD compulsion. Sometimes it is. There's a lot of factors that go into it. So I think isolation, pulling away from people, depression speaks, sort of there's no way out, posts on social media, I'm hopeless, that type of thing. If you see those signs, reach out for help. Reach out to them, call for a welfare check. You want to get to them before it's too late. There's hope. There's always hope. You're not alone. That's what I always tell my clients when they call, because they do feel that way. It's a very isolating and scary feeling to feel like you've created this mess you're in and there's no way out. So when I'm talking to my clients, it's so overwhelming and just isolating to think there's no way I can do this by myself. We will work with you. Just do it one day at a time. We can come in and do one room at a time. But if you do start somewhere, you'll be amazed at the progress that we can make even in just one day. So I can't say that it's an easy fix for anybody. I think the key is aftercare and seeing a regular therapist and just checking in with, someone like that. And also aftercare as far as a maid service. Some people just aren't built the same way and aren't built to keep a clean home or even organized, I call it, disorganized madness. It doesn't mean that it's dirty, but just organization helps your mind stay clear. I think it's just regular staying accountable to someone helps a ton afterwards. I think having a plan is crucial. A realistic plan is crucial because, budget comes into play, time comes into play, health comes into play. So what realistically is the client able to do? But I never like to rush anybody because it's like any ailment, right? If they're not ready to really address the problem and to fix it, we're just putting a Band-Aid on it. We can come in and empty the entire house. It's going to get refilled. It's going to go right back there. So when they're ready and when it's at their time, and really that's when we get the most calls that are successful, is when the homeowner, the client themselves says, Jen, I'm ready. Let's do this. And then we get going.